All right, guys, let's get into website conversion ads. So let's go create ads. And as we get into this, I will go over something. So if I put them in order, I hope that I do. PPE will be before this video here. So in the PPE ad is when I set up that first Facebook ad. Well, the thing was that started getting traffic straight away, and I hadn't even finished off my website. So there's a good lesson for you guys to learn. What you need to do is spend some time on your website and obviously make sure that it's ready before you actually start running ads. So as you can see, I've already had, if we refresh this, it might even be more. I've already had 9 visits today since I started that ad, and that was like an hour ago, or maybe a bit over an hour ago. I did go and have a tea. So nine visits today, and I hadn't even finished off the store. I hadn't even confirmed the payment and things like that. So, you know, it's unlikely that someone was going to go and buy it anyway with the ad just starting. But the point was, make sure your Shopify store is finished off. At least looking good before you start running ads to it, because yeah, people will go to your store. So yeah, 9 people have obviously visited, as I was saying there. So anyway, let's get into this one. What's this? Yep, that's that, righto. Okay, so website conversion, what is the difference really? There is a difference, and so we're going to go over this in this video. You get more options really, and different options, and it does different things. So conversions, campaign name, conversions. You can create split tests. Not going to go over that in this video, but campaign name, conversions, let's go. Okay, and by the way, really good idea to make sure that you know, like for instance, you should be naming your ad set names. I'm not in this video, but I should be. So what I'll be doing is like what the product is. So let's just put skull watch, and then website conversion, WC, you know, even, or 1 or whatever. Just make sure you keep track of this, because if you have a fair few ads running, it can get very confusing. You don't know which one's which. So just make sure you do that. So excuse me, website, add to cart, ATC, add to cart. So that's what we're going to go for. And you know, you can do initiate, checkout, view content. We're going to be going for add to cart. The reason that these are red is because it hasn't had any purchases on this pixel yet. So yeah, add to cart. And then obviously there's app and messenger. We're not going to play around with that here. You can do offers. I'm not going to go over that either, but you can do offers. You've probably seen them on Facebook before. That's not something that I ever use, so there's no point in me showing you that. And then obviously you've got the same stuff again. So you can pull up the saved audience or whatever. Let's just put this to United States as usual, because it always goes back to Australia, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I mean custom audience, not location. Clicked on the wrong thing. United States. Okay, so we've got that. Then we can have our ages there, and then we can have our targeting down here, because I have not saved those audiences, which is silly really. But let's just go watches, Omega watches, neighborhood watch. Let's go Rolex, and then we'll see what pops up from that. Rolex, I know that I used that one. So 24 million Rolex, that's crazy. Let's go movement watches, because I remember I've done that one. Let's go fossil watches, Fossil Inc. Is that the, I wonder if that's actually, I reckon that is Fossil watches. I hope so. Otherwise, I'm just Yeah, I'm worried to put that in because I didn't actually search whether that's what they're called. But movement watches. What else did we put up? Didn't we put guess watches maybe? Guess watches. Yeah, let's go that. Oh, I went employers. Let's go interests. Guess watches. And it should come for interest. Yeah, there we go. 676,000. So what are we up? Potential reach is huge here. And then we can narrow the audience. So let's put in some of these skull ones. Skull girls. Let's go to the suggestions. Oh, that's what I should have been doing up here. Luxury washes. Tag Heuer, that's a good one. Swiss watches. World of watches. Omega, I think they're pretty big, aren't they? Yeah. G-Shock, that's a big one. I have a G-Shock watch. So let's just have those there. And then we'll try and go with the suggestions here. So skull art, I'm sure people will be into that. Obsessed with skulls. Sugar skull, that was one of the ones that we had as well, I remember. Where's the currently set to allow interest expansion? So let's just keep going here. Suggestions again. Skull and bones. Maybe crystal skull. I know I've done that. And anyway, like, this is obviously the potential reach is absolutely nuts. Your audience selection is fairly broad. It's absolutely gigantic. But anyway, let's bring this down to, let's say 45. I don't think anyone's going to be into skull watches over 45 years old, if you know what I mean. Let's even add some more of these and see what comes up. Or maybe I should remove some. What's the biggest one? So Rolex is huge. Tag Heuer. Maybe I'll get rid of G-Shock and see if it brings it down a bit. Doesn't make any difference. I might as well have G-Shock in there. G-Shock. And so yeah, don't worry about the potential reach. We're getting sidetracked on this video. Expand interests when it may increase conversions at a lower cost per conversion. Okay, so let's look at this. Connections. This is stuff that you can play around with as well. People who like your page. Friends of people who like your page. Exclude people who like your page. These are all different things that you can play around with. Just leave that alone for the moment. Can save this audience. New ads in marketplace. So edit placements, always guys, we don't want all the stuff that they put them on. So all devices, but then we don't want instant articles, right column, and it has marketplace these days. So I've never played with that, but obviously that's something you could play with. We're going to turn that off, and we're going to turn this off. And Messenger, you can play with that if you want, but we will leave it alone for now. All mobile devices. Go down here. Let's put this at, I'll just put it at $15 again, just for the sake of this video. Get some conversion, some action going on it. Actually, I won't even start this ad. So I didn't need to muck around so much with what I was doing. Run my ad set. Okay, let's go continue. That reach is crazy. 130 million people. Did I click continue? Or is it just taking ages? Here we go. I don't think I clicked it. Alright, let's go over this. So, I love watches are selected. That's good because that's what I want. And here's some of the differences, guys. So, you can do carousel ads, and I'll make a video about that in this section. So, we won't worry about that. You can do single image, which we will do, and you can do video, slideshow. You can create a collection. So these are all different things that you can do. Up here though is another interesting thing. You can actually use existing posts. So if we click on this and I go to this, so this is the ad that I already have running, the PP ad, and as you can see here, it's actually got 2 shares. That's cool. So that hasn't even been running long. As you can see there, this ad already has some social proof here. You can actually use that, and that social proof will actually be on the ad as well for the website conversions. So that's pretty interesting, but I don't usually do that. You can do that though, just know that. I don't usually do that. So we're just going to go create ad. So what I'll usually use the PPE ad for is that you're going to get a lot of information about demographics and stuff out of that. So that I'll usually take them demographics and then, like, because let's say that I let that run for a week, get all the demographics from that, and then make my website conversion ad out of those demographics. So you've got some data, and then you use that data in your website conversion ad. So that's usually what I'll do and what most people do. So anyway, let's just set one of these up. So we'll go single image, full screen landing page. So I haven't had a look in here for a little bit, and it changes all the time. So let's go, yeah, we'll go upload image and recommended image size. Here we go here. So 1200 by 628. Okay guys, so I'm back. All I did was went to Canva, and just for the sake of this video, you can do whatever you want, but I just done like a doubled up image like this just to utilize the space, and I made it as a custom space, 1200 by 625, as it says that it's 1200 by 628, and really it doesn't look too bad. I think I've zoomed that one in too much. It looks a little bit bigger than that one, but anyway, just for the sake of this video, this is what I've done. So then we've got things to play with here, and it's pretty cool. So you've got text, and it's going to, let's just put that in. That's going to come up right here. So you can play with all of this and you'll know where it goes. So what I will be putting in there is our ad copy, and I'm just going to use the same ad copy that was in our PPE ad. You could change it if you want, and just paste that there. And you don't have to put the order here link on there, but I like to do that. I'll just change that. Order here. Yep, that looks alright. So yeah, you don't actually have to put the link there because you're going to put the link in here anyway. Actually, I'll just copy that right there, because that's going to go in here anyway. So now we've got that in there as well, and it'll just update live over here. So that product is called Skull Class. That's what I called it just for the sake of it. But anyway, so that's what it comes up with, and obviously the website. And then it's got the button here. That's the call to action button, and you change that right here. So you could have no button, but you want to use this button. So I would put shop now. That's what I've always put there, but obviously there's different ones for different things. Some people leave it on learn more. I've always had it as shop now, because obviously you want people to click on the ad if they're interested in the product. And what else have we got? What am I missing here? Skull Class. Yeah, oh, you can change this here, sorry. So you could put whatever you want here. You could put, how about free shipping? Free shipping, and then that's right near the shop now, which is obviously a pretty good idea. And yeah, this starts to describe the ad there, obviously. Multiple languages, create in different language. I've never messed with that. Display link. Enter the link as you want to see it in your ad. So, who see your ad? It can be a shortened or reformatted link, but it must direct to the same place as your destination. This won't appear in all placements. So yeah, you can play with that, obviously. Newsfeed link description. So is this the one that changes there? Yeah, it is. Sorry, that's why I entered that in the other one. So this is what I was looking for. So what's coming up here is starting to describe the product on the website, but you can change this. So you can have it as, let's put selling fast, make sure to pick up yours today. So you can obviously have whatever you want, and it's only going to come up that big anyway, but that also makes people interested in going to the shop now. Or you could have something really short and sweet. But another thing that I would do, just like with the ad copy, I would just search the Facebook feed for other skull watches and see what other people have there on successful ads, and just model your ideas off of that. You can't go wrong with that, guys. Like, you can't go wrong. You're not copying their ad exactly. You just get ideas off what's working from a few ads and then make your own version of it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So what else have we got down here? One more. Yep, conversion tracking. And one of the other things here, that's mobile newsfeed. You can see what desktop newsfeed looks like. So desktop newsfeed really utilizes the actual size of the picture, and that's the whole point. So yeah, that was what I was getting at. You can actually see all of what's written here when it's on desktop. That was on mobile. I was wondering why that wasn't shown at all. But on mobile, you could do a different sort of, you know, if you're more worried about mobile, you could do a different sort of ad where it's different down here. That's completely up to you. But anyway, that is about it. Have I missed anything? So we've got our image, we've gone single image, we've changed the call to action, we've got free shipping here. You could write whatever you want there, but free shipping I think is a good one to have there if you have it. Or, you know, you could have sale on now, like let's put that there. That'll look cool as well. It really just depends, guys. There's no exact way to do these things. You just have to play with it and test lots of things. So sale on now, that could get people. Hurry, stock limited. You could have all sorts of stuff written there. Selling fast. Yeah, that pretty much covers all of that. So then you would just go confirm and away you go.